This is the driver's position for the Tiger H.1. So we have the rest of our gauges off the right hand side, so we can see exactly what the tank's up to, whether or not we're overheating, and the rest. That's back into the crew compartment. Obviously we have the driver's slot just there. That does not open. But the hatch over here does. We've got the left hand side periscope that looks at the top of the hatch. Now, let's stick our heads out and take a look around the outside. And there she is from the driver's position. So, anytime the driver needs a better view of what's going on, you can unbutton. There are no models for pilots or tankers currently. I don't even know if they're planning on implementing them in, but a hitbox does exist. So if you've got your head stuck out the top of the tank like this and somebody puts a shell into the mantlet, you're probably not going to have a head anymore and your driver will die. So let's get back into the tank. Periscope back in position and have a look at the... Well, actually, we'll start the engines. Get that started up, and let's jump through some of the other positions. So, gunner's position, we have a very little side scope here, but or driver's slot, side slot here. Can't see much out of it. The gunner basically does all of his view straight through the scope, which is, and see, here we go, and unlock it. So this is the scope position. This is where the driver will be spending all, the gunner will be spending all of his time. So we'll leave that as is. Now from here, we've got the commander's hatch. So we have the commander's periscopes all the way around. So you can check out what's going on. This is all the visibility you have while the tank is buttoned up, mind you. Now the gunner cannot unbutton, he cannot exit his position. There is no hatch for him. Thank you very much for the follows. But the commander most certainly can. So hatch open, and again, while the commander's sticking his head out the top, if something runs across the top of the tank, yeah, bad things will happen. So there we go, that's the outside. Now obviously the map is still the Kaban map, so it's designed for air. We won't have the actual Poker-Off map until the release. Now we're missing a position here. Commander and... yes, of course, I know what's going on here. We'll step out of that. That is the machine gunner position and radio operator. So this is where the radio operator will be able to handle the radio, see what's going on. These, I'm assuming, are going to be able to be manipulated in some form. So you can tune in different signals, and he's got one periscope over here. Again, he can unbutton as well. And I just took a hit. Probably don't want to stay out here too long with it. Truck's over on the bridge. Alright, let's button back up. That actually looks like it cracked the scope then. Let's get ourselves back to the gunner position. Ow! Dirty shits. That wasn't supposed to happen. Armoured vehicle, range. Probably 100 meters. Missed. Adjusting. Good thing I'm in a Tiger, this would be bad otherwise. Actually looks like a half track of the tank gun. Missed again. Firing too short. Stopping fire. Turn. Impact. Alright. There ain't more. Now, the tanks can be multi-crew, of course, but I'm obviously only playing single player at the moment, so I'm doing everything myself. Oh no, you trucks aren't getting out of here after that. You just interrupted my intro. I think I actually missed you. We'll go and get them in a second. We're going to miss that one. And that's, whoa, it looks like the train's coming to us, so let's just pause the locomotive. You stay right there. Oh, and that derailed, and that collapsed the bridge. I think I broke it. I think I broke it. Oh, I definitely broke it. I'm quite impressed with that. Just make sure, I don't want to unbutton here just in case. Another armoured vehicle through the trees, although we're looking pretty clear here at the moment. I think we're good. Alright, let's unbutton. We've got to change position. Derp. commander's position. Alright. Game volume too high. Alright, I'll quickly adjust that. Sorry about that. Settings. Basic options. Volume. It's only down 15%. Wow. I'll pull it down to 6, see if that's better. My voice won't be overly powerful tonight too. I've had a rather serious throat infection, and it's so my voice might be a little shitty tonight. Wow, that made a mess. I don't think that train line's going to be used for a while. Call of Duty World War II flashbacks. Alright, so those cheeky pricks got away over this way, so let's cut across to this bridge, because I was actually thinking about using the train, using the railway bridge to get across. The Tiger should fit on it, but I think that's out of the question now. Yeah, as you can see, visibility is somewhat different to what you would expect for those that have even played Warframe Sim. When you're buttoned up, that scope is the best visibility you have. Outside of that, the slots don't give you a hell of a lot of anything, and in multiplayer there will be 4 people inside this tank if you wanted to, all in different positions, so communication is going to be key. Now, the map did mark that there was a convoy and then tanks coming down this road, and I'm seeing dust. Alright, let's angle the hull and let's seal ourselves back up. I've got all my controls for the getting in and out of the tank, unbuttoning and buttoning back up on my throttle to the left, if you're wondering why I keep sort of leaning down this way to work out what's going on. So 45 to the corner, and those, that's the best zoom I've got at the moment, those, I would love some binoculars. They do look like tanks. Unsure of designation. I'm going to arrange them. Firing. Alright, that was a bit long. They are hostile one way or another, so they'll either be KV-1s or they'll be T-34s, and there is a few of them. Well, I didn't hit the one I was after, but I think I hit the one behind it. And one's dodged off to the right there, I saw that. Boom. 2 off to the right. Let's move in and engage. Yet you will get shell bounces here. The shells will hit the ground and ricochet if they've got enough speed up. They won't just stop dead. Kinetic energy being what it is, which does allow you to do some trick shots. For example, if you were facing the Tiger and it was angled in a tank that doesn't have enough straight up penetration to get through its armour, and you angle the shot right, you could potentially bounce a shot off the ground and, say, deliver a HE shell directly into the underbelly of the tank, where it's a lot weaker. I've taken out T-34s using the Panther 3, doing exactly that. It's tricky to do, but you can pull it off. Yes, I'm not very familiar with this particular site. I do have to spend some time learning it. It has been in the game for a while, but I've just sort of never taken the time for it. So I'm working most of this off the old Mark 1 eyeball. I think you can adjust the sights too, but I'm not entirely sure on the keybinds. Not that that would help me, because I wouldn't know how to adjust it to what I wanted to adjust it to. Off-center turret. I think these are just armoured vehicles. Not too high. Much so, although that does look like a T-34 in the back row there. Boot, impact, whatever they've got isn't particularly big, so providing a T-45 per corner, they're T-70s, there you go. So we got T-70s incoming. Now you're still live. I put one just too high. I've got to bring that triangle just a wee bit lower. Although at this range it should be just triangle straight to the target. There we go. Right, now we get some terrain here if we want to move ourselves around. I'm actually going to put these buildings to my right. Will they add IS tanks, and are they already implemented? The ISs aren't on the list at the moment. The current tanks that they're working on will be the tanks that took part in Battle of Prokhorovka. But this is just the first tank crew. Like most of the other releases, Stalingrad was focused around the plains of Stalingrad, Moscow was focused around the plains of Moscow. If they do a later war version of this, if tank crew is successful, I see no reason that there isn't a potential for them to add IS tanks down the track, and really any other tank. Potentially we could get up to KV2. Could potentially get KV2s. Potentially could get, I was actually thinking Tiger 2s as well. It's just, they focus on, well, they'll get 12 tanks in total. It's usually 10 vehicles per expansion, but we're getting 12 in this one because the T-34 that is already present, the T-34 that's already present in game and the Panzer III that are available to everybody, I believe they're getting a rework and then they'll be released in tank crew as well, so we're getting a couple of extras. Now I'm playing this on expert mode at the moment, which means I don't have any HUD down the bottom left hand corner to give me any information on speed or tank angle. I've got to work it off by looking at the hull and looking at the position I'm moving at, which isn't a major issue, but it does mean that I also cannot see my ammo count. I do have a fairly substantial load. I think I had split load 45-45 of AP and HE. And I can change between, I actually probably should be using HE. AP to T70s is probably a touch overkill with an 88. Now the destruction model, oh you poor bastard. Right. The destruction models for the tanks at the moment are still using the ones for aircraft, so they're not particularly detailed, but those are supposed to be seen by an aircraft moving at 300 kilometers an hour at about 1,000 feet. So it's that's just what they are at this point. I assume they will be doing something more detailed with them later, but as I said, this first early access release is just to get KV1 and the Tiger H.1 into the game, so people can start driving them and finding bugs with them to see if there's anything that needs to be adjusted. Will you be nabbing the Flying Circus flight game when it's out? Flying Circus early access started at the same time that Tank Crew did, so it's actually available now. The latest patch, that looks like all the vehicles here, so we're going to turn around and go back the way we were going. You cheeky shit, you're alive. Shh, don't move, you won't notice us. Yeah, the patch that was just released for IL-2 is actually kind of massive. Let's shift through to the commander's position and unbutton, so we actually have a decent view on what's going on. It was actually a fairly phenomenal patch. We had, for the Battle of T.Flight, the Focke-Wulf 190A8 was released. We had a Tank Crew early access release, which is the Tiger H.1 and the KV1. So, two heavies straight off the bat, and the KV1's done in similar detail to the Tiger. And Flying Circus was also released, which has the Fokker DR1 and the SPAD as its two early access planes as well. I don't have Flying Circus now. The budget this month only allowed for me to grab one of the packs. So I grabbed Tank Crew, because Tiger and KV1. I could not turn that down. I'll grab the SPAD and the DR1, or Flying Circus, probably next pay, so a couple of weeks. And as soon as they're up, I'll take a look at them and see how they all go. So it'd be nice if they added multi-threading.
Yeah. Can you do me a favor and turn the turret a little?
I can do that. The button up here so I don't cut my driver's head off when I do it. And shift over to the... There we go. My turret is now off by 45 left.
Oh, this is nice. Okay, that works. They implemented that little directional indicator in the commander's cupola.
Yep.
There's a little gearbox connected to the turret ring, so that thing actually turns within the cupola to keep 12 o'clock aligned with the hull.
Oh, nice.
Totally over-engineered, but kind of nice. Yeah, that actually works.
Players and 4 people per tank trying to make this work.
I'm gonna steal your gunner position for just a second.
Shame if someone dropped P.
Careful to the left. Careful to the left. My gunner's got his head poking out. Hang on a second. Alright. While we're capturing the point, now you can go left. Please don't tear my gunner's head off.
Tear the gunner's head off.
It's fine.
I need that.
Can I hit the... Oh, okay.
It's optional.
I'm gonna make a very angry
We've got
bug
an internal
report.
bug. We've got an internal bug. I'm looking at it right now. As you're rotating the turret, the ammunition racks are trying to rotate with the turret and push into the driver's position. So we found a bug with the tank. You should be able to see it on stream here in just a second.
Funny thing is, the ammo racks are completely empty for me.
They're not for me, and they're trying to. They're getting awfully close in here. So yeah, that's a little something. That probably shouldn't be happening. It is good that they are actually there. However, I need to take a look, fire a whole bunch of shots out of this thing, and see whether or not the shells disappear. I'm pretty sure they are meant to, but I haven't actually checked.
Yeah, I haven't checked either. I definitely have to. I'm hoping that they will implement a switch between manual and hydraulic turret reverse later on.
Got another bug as well. The odometer is not ticking over. It's not recording how many Ks we've done. Not acceptable. Alright.
Ooh, we have 3 Tigers now. See?
I can't see yours yet. Oh, there you are.
We're behind the hut.
Hello, Tiger.
I'm the real one.
Oh, that's pretty.
Poor little Panzer III. So, which skin did you select? The standard one or the?
One. I just want the standard one at the moment.
Did it apply? Did it apply the Das Reich skin to my tank? Is there the number on the side of the turret?
No, neither of the tanks have numbers on the
Yep.
side.
Okay, that's another one.
Right, now I'll pause up for a second, let you guys advance. And gear accelerate. How to join? If you have tank crew, and well, actually you don't even need tank crew, just join the unprofessional server. From the list, it'll be down the bottom because it's the unprofessional, so in the B section. If you have tank crew, you'll be able to jump into Tiger or KV1. If you don't have tank crew, you'll be able to still jump into either the Panzer III or the T-34. So feel free to do so. We have a few here on the German side. I think we've only got a couple on the Russian side, so probably jump into the KV1 or T-34. Come find us and kill us.
Yeah, right.
And
damn
they
right.
ran it off
True.
and turn, you fat bitch, turn. Thank you. That way. Go.
Yes, it actually works really well to have an analog access for driving input, because if you're in a lower gear, turns much better on the spot.
Yeah, that's what's happening. I'm turning the tank, and as I'm trying to turn it a little bit too fast, it's not liking the current gear, and it's being a bitch. Be aware because we're on this turn. If there's anything on our right hand side, they will have side shots at us for a few moments.
And it did capture the next point, so we should. Whoa, up ahead. Yep.
Shoot ahead. Whoa, buttoning up.
Yep.
On the gun.
Boom!
Good hit, good hit.
Oh, BT7.
Oh, too high. Nice shot. Something's still alive in there. I saw another shell come through.
Yes. Oh yeah, right next to it. To the right.
Yep, I got it, I got
T6.
it. Oh, no, you got it.
I'm gonna have to learn the dimensions of all these other tanks. I can somewhat range find T-34s. Ugh. At least KVs. Try to get those. Yeah, I have to say, as long as you're angled your hull properly, you're pretty much unkillable for most things.
Yeah, it's more of an issue with that if you've got the tank unbuttoned, if I didn't get into that tank fast enough, then if that hit the top, that could have taken out my commander quite easily.
Okay, there's something
Trucks,
to the right,
yeah,
1 o'clock.
trucks and possibly another tank.
Is that a KV turret? That is a KV turret, isn't it?
I think it is.
Is that one off the ground?
Grievous has connected.
In the trees up ahead. 108 degrees.
Yeah, I see, I see.
600 or something? No. 7? Let's see.
They've got us ranged well.
For sure.
Ouch. That was a hit.
Getting closer.
Putting it on 45. Yeah, they're rattling us with HE. Ow.
I looked at you and for a second there I thought your tank was on fire, but it's the BT that's standing behind you.
Jar, can you check my right hand side? I think we've got shots coming crossfire at the moment as well. I'm sure I've seen shells coming across from that side. I think that was a hit.
Yeah, there's something right in front of us to the right, but I can't see it in the depression there.
I'll go for it. I'm going to cut across shoot. Giving myself 45 to these guys. I like the fact that I'm going to give them the side of my turret here.
And that KV is well angled. Oh, no, I got it.
Yeah, I can't see whatever's in the depression, so whatever it is likely to my rear right now.
German bias. Okay.
Commander's position.
Pushing up as well.
Burning KV. I can't see anything out of the commander's cupola.
It looks like it's coming. Oh, right behind the burning truck.
I don't want to unangle myself here.
There it is. That should be it.
You got it?
Yeah. Something exploded when I hit it. Oh, my partner got hit. Ooh. So much about German bias.
Yeah, my commander's got tinnitus and is pissing blood all over the inside of the commander's hatch at the moment. He's felt better. Yeah, that's what sponges were invented for.
Stop being pussy. Walk it off.
And that is a T-34 that should be in big trouble. Yep. That's burning. God, Tiger is kind of mean.
Well, they were.
Tiger uncounted.
For all the jokes about them breaking down, and some of them did, but not all of them did. And the ones that didn't break down were horrifying for a reason. There was a reason everybody in World War II, when they immediately came under fire by something that sounded like a large gun, they didn't assume anti-tank gun, they didn't assume Panzer IV or Panzer, the lower end Panzers, which are far more common. They didn't assume tank destroyer. Everyone first shat themselves and reacted as if Tiger, because that was the worst case scenario. Tiger was horrifying. If it turned out to not be Tiger, it's an improvement in your situation. But whoa!
Hey, someone just despawned when I shot at them.
Somebody just managed to get a tree. I think we're clear enough at the moment, so I'm going to hold up. I'm going to shift out to the commander's view and unbutton. Hey,
the funny thing
not
is,
bleeding anymore. That's nice.
Oof, my guy looks a little worse.
Whoa.
It'll buff out.
That is.
Oh, that was a bomb.
They're squared off wings. That's a HE-110. I'm under fire.
Oh, there's Russian. Okay, tanks up ahead.
Yep.
That's why he bombed that.
Yeah, I was trying to work that out. I was thinking, that's... Whoa. 45.
Whoa!
Whoa.
He was...
Whoever's in the HE-110...
Danger close! Danger close.
To be fair, that was an accurate bomb, and it didn't hit us. And I
mean,
said, biplane incoming.
I mean, it had to be accurate. He was basically touching the ground when he was dropping that.
I'm pretty sure he actually tail struck there too.
Oh, nice. It's AI respawning.
That was a nice ambush, that. I had no freaking idea that they were there.
Yeah, me neither. Oh, that's nice. My gunner stopped bleeding.
There, hidden in behind the vehicles. I see you. Gotcha.
Oh my! Oh, okay. Now I finally know. The gunner is actually a standard aircraft gunner AI, I think, because my gunner never tried to shoot any tanks, but my gunner just tracked the spot. Please come back here. I want my AI gunner to shoot you.
I don't know if you noticed, but the tanks actually have fuel loadouts.
They do, yes.
Oh yeah,
they can run out. They can run out. Yes. Alright, I'm going to try this. Come here, Spatty. BF-110 engaging a Spad. Oh! He got it out of that too.
We definitely need an indication for what we have loaded.
Oh,
that is something that is
missing. Flying circus. That looks like so much fun. I'm probably being targeted by 3 or 4 T-34s right now, and I just don't care. I'm just tracking this Spad.
It's just T-34s.
Yes, I was actually going to mention that. This is why the Russians are having less luck at the moment. They've set up some good ambush positions that are directly in front of our thickest armour and the direction we're going to be heading, pointing that thickest armour at them. There's all these beautiful forests here. Park off the side, not in front of us. Like way off the side. This isn't War Thunder. Park a kilometre off the left, wait till we've passed, then drive out and shoot us in the arse. Because later on, when other people are driving the Tiger and I'm in the KV-1, you're damn right that's what I'm going to be doing. Targets ahead. Actually, I think we're just about to take their spawn. T-34 left. Range... 300 metres.
Oh, and he...
high.
That is a lucky T-34. He just survived a shot. Not survived that shot.
Oh, he didn't survive that one. That was dead meat. What have we got here? We will get to see the suicidal PO2 soon enough. The PO2 is actually under development. People keep asking this one, you know, we ever actually get to see a PO2 in IL-2? Yes, it's going in as a collector's plane. They've already worked out the preliminary 3D model and posted images of them. So, PO2 stealth bombing with their engines off. This is cruel, we're just taking them out of the spawns now. Remember to account for movement before shooting.
Now I know why the T-34 survived 3 shots. I still had HE loaded after trying to shoot down the spot. Yeah, if you're doing tank-focused missions, it might be a good idea to keep the instrument panel enabled, the HUD instrument panel, because that's where you have all your information for the tanks.
Yeah,
currently.
No ammo count. Oh, whoa, whoa!
Yeah, ammo counters, selected ammo type, all that stuff you can't really see at the moment.
Oh, okay, so I just got messed up by a T-34. By 2 T-34s. Oh, I just messed up that shot, come on. How did I mess up that shot at this range? Did that just go straight through him?
I have no idea.
Oh, fuck damn it.
Whoa. Yeah.
I'm gonna
I'm
try the
immobile at the
Panzerblitz.
Stop moving. Engine, please restart, please. Please restart engine.
No.
Oh.
Nope. .jpg.
I actually think I've been tracked. That was a big hit you took originally. Even though my driver's dead. Ow. No gunners alive. Come on. It's trying to start. Come on. Alright. Whoa. Shit.
Russian tank spawn. Southern Russian tank spawn.
God damn it! The engine's running. I think everybody in my tank's injured at this point in time, but I'm not getting any. And I'm out.
Oh, thank fuck.
T-34 swarm.
There's a plane sitting on the ground here.
Good shot, Shark. Good shot. There we go. Got the engine running after it stalled, but I still couldn't move. I have a funny feeling with all the shots I was taking there, I actually got double tracked and was completely immobilized, trapped inside of a giant box. So there we go. That was fun.